Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So guys, I hope your preparations are on track and I'm sure you're giving your best to prepare for this exam. So for the same, I'm here to help you out in this journey. I'll be sharing with you some sound strategies and some key factors that will impact your score in this RBI Grade B exam for this year. So before any further ado, let's jump into the session, but don't forget to like the session before you go any further. So don't forget to like then subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you want the PDF of this video, you can find it in the Telegram channel, the link for which has been given in the description of the video. So first of all, let's undertake the agenda of the video. First of all, we'll be discussing the previous year cutoffs for English section in the RBI Grade B exam. Then understanding the cutoffs and analyzing what we need to how we need to prepare for the exam. Then I'll be giving you some approach that you need to prepare for this exam and some important focus areas so that you can build up your confidence for the exam. And in the end, I'll also give you some important sources that you can use to prepare and to complement for your journey. So let's jump into the session. Now, first of all, let's discuss the year-wise cutoff for RBI Grade B exam. You know the total number of questions are 30 and the weightage for every question is 1 marks. So let's see how it has been variable over the years. So up till 2020, it used to vary a lot. If you can see in the year 2018, the cutoff was 6.75. In 2019, it shot up to 7.5 out of 30, by the way. In 2021, the cutoff was 6 marks. But after 2020, what we saw was the cutoff has stabilized to this particular score, that is 4.5. So in the year 2022, it was 4.5, and in year 2023, it was also 4.5. So this has been the constant cutoff for the last 2 years, and I think and I hope that this will stay the same. So guys, considering the previous year analysis, we can understand that we can score a minimum of, we have to score a minimum of 4.5 marks out of 30 to clear the sectional cutoff for English. So guys, if you understand what I'm trying to convey to here, it's not very difficult, and considering the level of questions in English in the last 2 years, it is it's very easily achievable. And in fact, you should be targeting English, because what I have understood from the previous year exams is students are able to target 18, 20, even beyond 22, 23 questions in this exam, because the level of questions is quite easy, comparatively easy, not say easy, but I'll say comparatively easy than other subjects. So English is a very scoring subject in both phase 1 as well as in phase 2, and it can be a game changer for your for this exam, and I'm sure this will help you in the long run, right? So having said that, I hope you understood the analysis for this. Let's understand what are the important verticals for English language. Now, English language constitutes basically of many components, but in this exam, you will be majorly targeted or you'll be basically preparing for these 3 verticals. Number 1 is your grammar. Grammar is the foundation of English language. Without this, you'll never be able to command the language well. So they'll obviously be testing you on grammar. Second is your vocabulary skills. How good are your vocabulary, your understanding of words, and are you able to retain them? For that, you need a good reading habit. And third is your comprehension ability, your analytical skills, how well you are able to read something and comprehend it to be able to answer questions on the basis of that. So on grammar, basically what you will be tested in grammar is your concept clarity, how clear your concepts are, and how well you understand all the concepts that you are coming across. Then for vocabulary, how frequently you read those words. If you have a good reading habit, how frequently you come across those words, so that you are able to memorize them, right? Because the language that will be used in this exam would be definitely obviously higher than any other banking based exams that you have appeared for. So we have to prepare accordingly. And third is your comprehension ability, that will test your efficiency and accuracy. So why am I saying efficiency and accuracy? There will be many questions on comprehension, but you will be required to target only those questions which can be undertaken in the stipulated time. That is the point. So within 25 minutes, you have to target as many questions as possible. So that is why in comprehension, your efficiency, that how quickly and how aptly you can read the passage and how accurately you can conclude to the answers. The reason being accuracy is, guys, because there is negative marking for every question. So point 3 marks will be deducted for every wrong answer that there is. So you need to be very careful with your negative marking here. So these are the 3 verticals that you would be tested upon. Then what is the approach required to prepare for this component? Now, what do you need to understand when you're preparing for English language? There are certain key points that you need to keep in mind, guys. First, if you are a beginner, start from the basics. This is very important, and I feel what I mean by basics here is grammar. Start with your grammar if you are starting out on this journey, because grammar is the backbone of your language. Unless you understand the concepts well, you'll never be able to command confidence, and you'll never be able to hold your understanding of the language well unless you understand the grammar, the basics, the fundamentals of grammar well. So start with the basics if you are starting out. Conceptual understanding is required. Unless you understand the concepts, not just cram the rules. See guys, I've seen many students undertaking grammar as cramming up rules. They feel that grammar is all about rules that you need to cram. It's not. Grammar is more about concepts, how inherently you understand the concepts and how well you ingrain them with your understanding of the language. So conceptual understanding is very important. Then interlinkage of topics. What I mean by interlinkage of topics is students, they try to approach English as a subject. Guys, please understand, English is not a subject. English is a language, and to prepare for a language you need to spend time with it. So what I mean by interlinkage of topics is whatever you study in first topic will help you in topic number 2. Whatever you read in topic number 1 and topic number 2 will help you in topic number 3. Whatever you read in topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, it will help you in topic number 4. And that is how the interlinkage works, and that is how you'll be able to command everything that you need to prepare for in this exam. So interlinkage of topics. So all the topics are interrelated like a web, because at the end of the day you will not be given questions topic wise, you will be asked questions on all the topics collectively, right? So you will not be prescribed, or you will not be told that this question is from noun or tenses or prepositions or whatever. You'll be using all the concepts in every sentence that there is. So that is why interlinkage of topics, you have to understand every topic is interrelated with the other. So one concept will overflow into the other and vice versa. So every topic has to be understood in an organic way with interconnectivity with each other. So that whatever you understood in the previous topic should carry forward with you. So that what I mean is revision is very important. What I'm implying here is you need to keep on revising whatever you have read earlier. You need to keep it in mind and then follow the further chapters, right? Then fundamental understanding. So you need to understand all the concepts as if you are trying to improve your language, not as if you are trying to cover the syllabus. See guys, I've seen many students who just focus on completing the syllabus. English is not just syllabus. English is not just a subject. English is much more beyond that. English is a language which you need to cover for your exam, for all the subjects that there are. For current affairs, what language would you be reading your current affairs in? English. Your finance, your management, your economics, your social issues, every subject that you are going to study is going to be in English, right? So a good, a decent command over the language is necessary to actually understand everything that you come across. So that is why I say fundamental understanding of language is very important. Then I also believe that many students feel that vocabulary needs to be covered. Yes, it does. It is very important, and you need to cover it in time. So start with a good reading habit today and download a good dictionary in your mobile phone so that you cover your vocabulary in time. So you come across good vocabulary words on a daily basis and you are able to retain them by the time you approach the exam. That is the whole point. And at the end, practice is the key. See, you need to practice whatever you come across. You can't just go through the topic and just believe that okay, you're done with it. You need to practice the questions. So all the practice questions and sectional questions that you get in your course, in the courses that you come across, should be practiced on a daily basis. Whatever source that you are following, be it a course, be it a book, so you need to practice questions so that you come across different situations and you can be better prepared for these situations. So these are some, this is an important approach that you need to ingrain with your preparation, and these are certain key points that you need need to build up upon when you're preparing for this exam. Now, I'll be highlighting some important topics for you for English language that you do need to cover for the exam. I'll start from the grammar part. Verbs and tenses, super important. Subject verb agreement, one of the most important topics that there are. And nouns and pronouns, very basic and very important. Then preposition and complex preposition, very frequently asked in the exam. Phrasal verbs, synonym, antonyms, they are from vocabulary, they are always there in the exam. Then based on comprehension, rearrangement, close test, and reading comprehension. So these are 9 important topics you can say I have shortlisted that you need to specifically focus upon when you're preparing for this exam. So these are certain key focus areas that you can start with if you have already done your preparation, but these are certain key points. But if you're starting out, you need to prepare for all the topics. Now guys, students ask me, sir, what should be our strategy? Now guys, cover all the concepts. If you're starting out, cover all the concepts. See, unless you cover all the concepts once, it will be impossible for you to really grasp the underlying importance of the language. Once you have done it, then you can just brush through the important topics and revision and everything. But once you have to do it at the end, right? At the least. You have to do it at the end of the day. You have to cover it once. Then study in the given sequence, the sequence that is given to you. You have to study in the sequence. That is very important. And what is the sequence? Start with subject verb agreement, followed by tenses, conditional sentences, preposition, complex preposition, conjunction, advanced verbs, synonyms, antonyms, phrasal verbs, comprehension, close test, and rearrangement and parajumbles. So you study in this sequence and you'll be able to pick up most of the topics easily, right? Then another suggestion, read editorials daily, as I told you earlier, because unless you read editorials, see guys, the passage that would be given to you, the close test that would be thrown at you in the exam are taken from daily editorials, articles, and unless you get used to the language that is used in editorials, economic editorials, financial newspapers, you'll not be able to grasp the meaning of the content that is given to you. So it is a must to have a daily reading habit. So editorial reading is a must for English language. Then at least practice 50 questions from every topic that you come across. Practice at least 50 questions so that you can get used to the type of questions that are thrown at the aspirants in the exam. And then practice reading comprehension and close test regularly so that you can stay in touch with the language on a regular basis. So this is a comprehensive strategy that you can undertake if you're preparing for English language for RBI Grade B. Now, how to cover the content? Always remember, all the theories, all the concepts are important. Stress on the key concepts and lesser known rules, because these are very frequently asked in the exam. Key concepts like what is the understanding of relationship between subject, verb, and object, or lesser known rules like how do adjectives and determiners or intensifiers work in a sentence. So some lesser known rules and conceptual topics are very, very important. Then mock questions, always take up mock questions and previous year questions for your practice. These are very important. That will give you the right context of the exam, and previous year questions will tell you the difficulty level of the exam. So I hope this will sink in with you when you understand what I'm talking about when you go through the the contents of the syllabus of the preparation for this language. So guys, this was a sound strategy. So start with the important topics, cover all the concepts, build up on your vocabulary side by side, and develop a reading habit. That is very important to start preparing for this exam. Now students do usually ask me, sir, are there any books that we can follow? Yes, I will tell you about a few books, some good books that are there available online. These are from Arihant. For grammar, you can follow Objective General English. But see guys, there is a disclaimer. I have to tell you this. See, as the book says, it is applicable for CDS, NDA, SSC, banking, all the exams. So it will not specifically focus on only banking or RBI exam. So the questions may not have the same level of questions, but it will basically cover everything, starting from the scratch, the basics that you need to cover. And for vocabulary, again, another book from Arihant, that is Everyday Vocabulary. So this is also a good book if you are a Hindi medium student, because they have given English to Hindi meanings of these words and they'll be helpful to pick up. So these are two good books that you can cover. But at the end of the day, you need a mentor to prepare for your exam. So guys, if you want to join us in our comprehensive course, you can check out our link, check out our courses from the links that are given in the description of the video. So when when you scroll down the video, you'll find the description of the video, and in that description you'll find the links of our videos which you can check out to go through the deliverables of our course. They will help you in comprehensive understanding, and they will help you to to tell you objectively what are the target areas and what are the components that you need to cover for this exam. So go check out the course, and there's a special discount going on, so you can also get benefited from that discount. So I invite you to this journey, and I wish you all the success in your endeavors ahead. If you still have any further doubts, guys, you can always call us on this number, that is 8146207241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. So thank you so much once again, guys. I wish you all the success in your endeavors ahead. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and we will always we'll keep on coming back with more such informative videos for you. So again, don't forget to like the video, and if you want, you can also share. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So thank you so much once again, guys, and happy learning to all of you. Thank you once again.